Hi there, and thanks for dropping in. I come to you today from my little ranch outside of Austin, Texas. My name is Sharon Tinberg, as some of you may know, and I left my corporate job in 1986 to start a residential cleaning service that was grossing $1.98 million when I sold it 20 years later to open Rags to Riches in 2008, which is a support center for residential cleaning services. Currently, I'm flying around the country visiting offices. Owners would say advocating for cleaners, but what I'm really doing is helping owners find easier ways for their cleaners to do their jobs and improving quality at the same time. So the real cleaner advocate is really the owner. The owners who are willing to put their time and their money into making their cleaners' jobs easier and more fun. This is a very unique trait for an owner, but one that serves them well, as can be attested by their full staffs and their lower attrition rate. This industry has been very good to me, and I'm betting it's been really good to you too. Unfortunately, in the day-to-day operations, we oftentimes lose sight of our blessings. You know what? Our cleaners do too. That's called attrition. But the really sad thing about not sharing our blessings with the rest of the world is we have become the best kept secret of the best job in the service industry. People who work in retail shops, fast food stores, even clinics have no idea how great our jobs are. When it comes right down to it, we all have really great jobs. None of us are constantly in the face of a client. Even when our cleaners get to the homes, generally the client will take the the darling little angels, to a fast food center or a retail store where they can babysit. Most of us who sell over the phone also solve complaints over the phone. So unlike the restaurant owner who has to listen to a client ream him right in the middle of the restaurant he owns, that must be such a hopeless feeling. We never have to face those kinds of situations. Most of us also do not work nights, weekends, or holidays. And the one nice thing about this business is there are always plenty of hours to go around. If you have a part-time person who prefers full-time, I do hope that you are giving them full-time hours, especially in this tight employee market. In a minute, you will see what the cleaners have to say about why they want this job, and that is a key factor in their choosing this industry. I have to ask you, are you capitalizing on all the unique benefits our industry has to offer in your classified ads? Are you informing job seekers about the uniqueness of our industry? After all, recruiting is selling. We need to inform our job seekers exactly of the benefits we have to offer and how it might match their needs versus our competitors in the service industry. After all, job seekers don't know what they don't know. And last, have you asked your own cleaners why they're working for you and used that in your classified ads? When asked, they offer some amazing insight into this industry and why people would work here. But don't take my word for it. Continue to listen to what the Cleaning Pros employees had to say about why they're working, where they're working, and the industry they're working in. So we're here with Mandy now. I'm extremely excited to be interviewing Mandy because we interviewed her for her employment last Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah,
something
so.
like
Even
that.
Wednesday, maybe.
Maybe Wednesday, yes. And she's a brand new employee who has never cleaned a house in her life.
Nope, never. Only my own. So it made it a lot easier.
You are interesting in that you've had several jobs and never applied for a cleaning job.
Correct.
So I asked you, after all these things you've tried and not like fast food and other things, why didn't you ever apply for a cleaning job?
Honestly, I never applied because I didn't really think they would hire me. A lot of times I see well, some of them will say experience only, or they won't say anything, and honestly, I just assumed it would be experienced. This one, I wouldn't have applied if it hadn't said no experience, but no experience needed or no experience necessary. We provide full training. If it hadn't said that, I would not even have picked up the phone.
So had we said no experience but not said full training, would you have applied?
I probably would, because I'm a fast learner. I pick things up quickly. I probably would, but I could see where a lot of people would not have, you know, that maybe wouldn't have been as confident. And I really, you would think, why wouldn't I have tried this? I wish I would have all this time. I wish I would have. But yeah, definitely, if it hadn't said no experience necessary, I wouldn't even call it. Because I figured, in the past, I just assumed they would see, oh, this person is experienced, this person doesn't, so.
Why not hire the experience?
Right, right.
Now, why would you work here instead of fast food?
Me personally, I would work here, and I've done a lot of food. Honestly, you don't have to while you're dealing with people, yes, you don't have to deal with the same types of people-related issues that you do in fast food. And you can get really burnt out on it. Yeah, it's sweaty work, you know, and it can be hard as far as physical. But honestly, it's a lot less stressful than working in fast food when it's crazy busy and, you know, the people that come in there. I feel like this is better. I mean, yeah, I'm moving, I'm active, which is why, like, you know, with fast food is great. But it's a lot less stressful. I don't have to deal so much with the public, which is nice. You know, I do like people, but you can get really burnt out in there. The pay is definitely better here. And the other thing that for me was the biggest selling point of all, honestly, was the fact that I can get hours. The biggest problem in fast food is you're going to get 25 hours. They want you to be flexible, which means you can't work anywhere else. And I mean, nobody can live on that. So that right there was a major selling point. And I feel like, I mean, it's the type of job, if I do a good job, you know, eventually I can be a lead, you know, and I can move up, and you know, you get raises. So I would definitely, to anybody that's in fast food, that's been in fast food, you know, especially, you know, I'm 37 years old. So that's another reason why I kind of don't want to do fast food. You got a lot of young people, and it's, you know, yeah, you're sweaty, but you also stink like grease. French fries and stuff. But no, it's just better all the way around. The company itself, I mean, I don't know about other cleaning companies, but the company itself seems to care more about the employee as opposed to, like, you know, fast.
How long have you been here?
About 8 months.
About 8 months, okay.
Every person. Yeah.
And then let's talk about the cleaning industry. So I've talked to a couple people here. Why this instead of fast food?
I just enjoy it. And I don't have nearly so many people that I have to deal with every day. I can go in a home and clean, and sometimes there's a family there, sometimes nobody's home at all, but we can just go in and do it. Okay. And we can just go in and do what we need to do and clean without everybody. I don't know how to say that.
No,
I just go in and
This is the company I want to work for.
And now let's talk about cleaning for just 1 second. Why this instead of fast food?
17 years at Waffle House.
That says it all in one in a nutshell.
Yeah. They're both kind of the same. Food is a little more demanding right then and there a lot. This is like you go out, you're kind of on your own for the day. You don't have people breathing down your neck, and you know, I really don't know, because they're both, one's just as hard as the other, I think.
Physically.
But yeah, and the hours helps, the weekends off helps.
Okay.
I don't know, and just to leave a house in a beautiful shape is satisfying in some way.
Very good. Sandy, why cleaning instead of fast food? Or retail?
Ooh, I think retail was more tough than this cleaning. And as Renee put it, I like the customer satisfaction. I mean, you don't have to go out shopping every day. People need a clean house. And if they can pay a company to come in and clean it for them, they have more time to go to retail and spend that money. But like Renee said, it's satisfaction. It's knowing, wow, look how clean this house looks. I would rather do that. Like Renee said, too, the hours are so much better. I get my weekends free. I like that. So,
Good.
and cleaning to me just makes it, I don't know, I think we have 99% of our customers that really appreciate us. And they just need that extra help to keep their house in shape. And it gives us satisfaction knowing, oh, look what we did. The customer's very happy.
Nice.